you actually need, because the things you need are the things you can afford. If you cannot afford it, then you might not need it. Tell them I said so. My name is Jude Ikami Jude, and I'm here because you're there. Check the time, 10:48 a.m. And in case you don't know, today is the 26th day in the month of September 2025. And when I talk about things that are affordable, I'm talking about things that you need now for a lifetime. All right, things you need to get now that will be beneficial to you now and even in the future. You know why? Because when you listen to people who talk about affordable things, you should get to grab them, hold them. They are your friends. If you hear someone telling you things that you cannot afford, then that person wants you to go steal, kill, and destroy. But I'm not saying that person is the devil. Anyway, all right. I want to have a beautiful discussion with affordable homes. Or not. Wait. Allow me do my job. I know book. Yeah. For me, I call them affordable homes. It's just my own. But you call them affable. But whichever one you say, you are just right. Let me say welcome to this lady and gentleman in the studio. Good to have you join us. The boss himself. Let me talk to you first. How are you doing?
I'm good, man.
Like person won't contest election tomorrow morning.
It be like who? It be like.
All right. Now, good to have you in the studio once again. And it's been a while.
Much.
The last time you came around, there was a super discussion, and I got several calls, and these persons were saying, you guys are able to break down this thing called real estate, called land acquisition and all of that. And today it's gonna be like a takeoff from where we stopped the last time. Okay,
exactly.
So we can marry, and then the people can understand better. All right. Now you talk about land banking, and it's like a common language. You understand? And sometimes I feel people really don't understand what do you mean when you say land banking. So maybe you would help us break it down for us to understand. Let's begin from there.
Okay.
Land banking simply means buying a piece of land in the developing area. This is a layman's understanding. You understand?
Okay.
Buying a piece of land in a developing area and then allowing the place to actually develop, and then after that you can sell it in a higher price. That's just the simple meaning
definition
of land banking, the layman understanding of land banking. Actually, yes.
But what do you think is one of the safest way to create wealth?
Okay, unlike other assets, let's take for example cars, gadgets, and then every other thing. These things, you notice that the moment you buy this property, they start depreciating. Immediately you're buying car, automatically your car starts depreciating in price and then in value. Same thing is applicable to other gadgets, home appliances that we have. But when it comes to the land, or when it comes to land, immediately you're buying land, give it a time, it starts appreciating immediately. In fact, in a couple of months, you can be recording a 30% appreciation in rate. In terms of the price. Okay. So that is just the reason why land banking seems to be the easier way of wealth storage. And you understand that for actually a property to appreciate, it deals with people. People actually are the ones who makes a property appreciate. What do I mean by this? We tend to, as real estate professionals, we tend to study areas where people will move in the nearest future, where development is going to move in, where government projects is going to go. These places are the places that we tend to invest in, or we bring our investors and tell them, this area has a lot of prospects. These are the developing areas. So immediately you are buying a piece of earth there. Give it a year or two. People are already moving in. Business is already thriving. Government project is already going on. You see appreciation rate in 100%.
That's great. That's good.
Yes,
that's good.
Yes.
We would also want to find out. I want to ask some of these questions. I want to ask you on behalf of those listening to us.
Okay.
Imagine that they are the ones asking you this question. So since they're not here, let me be their representative.
All right. That's why you're the voice of the people. That's why you're the voice of the people.
Oh, of course. Now, how does Affable Home help smart investors turn land into a money-making asset rather than just a piece of property, lying idle, fallow somewhere?
All right. Let me pick it up from where the oracle has stopped. Now, he's mentioned one or two things. Buying property in areas where in the next 2 to 3 years, it becomes boom. Okay? Now, let me start with this, that in 2025, that at least from the latest research I made, that real estate has already overtaken the oil and gas sector as the number 2 highest revenue making industry in Nigeria, and an industry that has coughed out over $900 million in revenue on underdeveloped real estate investments. Now, if you're a businessman listening to the sound of my voice, what does that tell you? You need to put your money where the honey is.
Exactly.
Now, so
You get the point now.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you don't need to lose guard, because if you snooze, you're gonna lose. So you need to put your money where it's trending in the 21st century, because everybody's finding a way to double their money. I have 1 million naira. What do I need to do in the next 5 days or next 5 months, 3 months, or even a year to get back probably 10 million naira?
Exactly.
Land banking is just it. So Affable Homes comes into play, helping and sensitizing smart and wise investors, as we are doing currently now, using this platform, to our listeners out there, that land banking is actually the surest way to safeguard your money, to multiply your wealth, and of course, to give you a high return on investment.
let's quickly talk about financial strategy. How to retain money. Let me put it that way. How to retain money in your hands, or even look at it. Help boost what you have already. That is investment, right? That's why I want to ask you. Your company, Affable Homes, have actually been in the real estate sector for a while now, and that's why I feel I should ask. When compared to saving money in the bank, why should people choose Affable Homes, as a plan to bank, to save your money? Let me put it simply.
All right, thank you very much for that question. I want to say, if you want to talk about land banking, you can never overemphasize on that. And there's no way you can compare land banking to bank banking, because land banking is very effective and it gives you peace of mind. Take for instance, when you put your money in the financial institution, you worry about the daily service charge. They will definitely come for you. You see your 1 million that you have put in the bank or financial institution that you want to use for something, maybe in the next 12 months. Every morning they deduct, or every month they deduct and give you what they call service charge. By 12 months time, that 1 million can never be 1 million. But when you do land banking with 1 million, I tell you something, in the next 12 months, there's no way that property will remain at that point. Not only that, we have had situations whereby people wake up and see debit alert that they did not instruct, that they did not enter. This cannot happen with land banking, because your property is there, your documents are in your hands. You don't have anything to fear. So the return on investment in land banking can never be compared to that of financial institution. Let me give you an example. Seated here 2 years ago, I got a property for 900,000 with Affable Homes, and over the months it started appreciating. So as I'm talking to you now, the property I got for 900,000 is already, or has already appreciated to 3 million naira. That cannot happen.
I think I'll follow you, Gaso.
What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? So that cannot happen when you put 900,000 in the financial institution. It can never give you back such high return on investment. So you see, land banking can always stand out when you compare it to bank banking.
Let me really take it up. For people with little capital, who wants to, start something, how would your company, Affable Homes, teach them how to plot in here and there and gather some funds?
That is why we are the #1 real estate company in Nigeria. And we have been doing that for the past 11 years, by the way. What we do to you is we hold your shoulder. We try to find out, as real estate consultants, what exactly do you want? Then when we find out what we want, then we will now guide you. But peradventure what you want is not even very clear. We will tell you what to do. We have plans. In our company, we have plans. We have 3 months plans, we have 6 months, we have 12 months.
Yes, and we even have the safe to own plan, basically.
Yes, so the safe to own plan, by the way, is the one that will help even this woman on the street,
the petty traders,
to be able to become property owner if she is or if he is intentional. Because monthly or weekly, you will be putting whatever it is for 2 years. And I tell you, if you are intentional, in the next 2 years, Judy, you'll be having over 4 million with Affable Homes, and you proudly become a property owner with us. So you don't need to just withdraw that bulk money. So if you are just a beginner or a low income earner, whatever, Affable Homes will hold your shoulder.
And any person who wants to basically go into property must have a target.
Yes.
You must actually tell yourself, this is what I'm hoping to achieve. This is what I want to achieve. So if you have a target for yourself, and basically you don't have all that money, with as little as 500,000 naira, you can actually come on board.
Oh, really?
Yes, you can actually come on board.
Sure.
And our other plans, you can tell us, okay, this is where I want to land bank and stuff like that. Our other plans can actually help you. If you have a plan, if you want to go into the real estate sector, you want to land bank, and you have a plan for yourself, you basically tell yourself, okay, I hope to achieve something in 3 months. I hope to achieve something in 6 months. I hope to achieve something in 1 year. You tell us these things, and according to our plans, we break down these things for you. We make it easier for you to make payments, you understand, so that you'll be able to acquire this property that you want.
With ease.
In fact, everything Affable Homes, in terms of property acquisition, in terms of land banking, we make it very easy and smooth for every person. All we want to understand is what you want.
Okay. Now, I understand that you guys have been on ground for like 11 years now.
Exactly.
I would want to get from the boss himself, we want to get tales of success so far. Like how far, so far.
How far, how well.
Very well.
Let me use myself as an example. I'm a staff of Affable Homes, and I'm a property consultant. Just 3 years ago, I invested in a property in Ebuzo. I think
Where?
she made Ebuzo, Asaba.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Then it was actually selling for 900,000. She mentioned it. I was also a partaker to that.
Okay.
I bought this property for 900,000. I also acquired another property for 1.3 million naira in another location in Asaba. I also bought another one, a half plot. I also bought another half plot, all from Affable Home, Beautiful Garden Estate. Sir, Mr. Judy, as I speak to you and all listeners, those properties combined together are more than 15 million naira.
Sure.
That 15 million naira, I didn't keep it any other place. It's not in the bank. It's not in any pot or Osusu or whatever. It's in the ground. And I just bought all this property for almost 5 million naira 3 years ago. That is 2022, right? And now we are in 2025, and I already have 15 point something million cooking and still cooking.
And still counting.
So now I'm not talking. I'm just talking about myself. What about others?
Help me. Help me.
Don't worry.
like that.
I go cut soap for you.
You cut soap for me.
Small soap.
It's
Small
okay.
soap.
It's
You understand?
okay.
So using myself, then imagine investors. Investors have been trooping in. As a matter of fact, Affable celebrated our 11th anniversary, 24th of August, and we were thanking God for over 5,000 clients. Satisfied clients. So imagine over 5,000 in 11 years and counting. This is the testimony that Affable Homes can boast of. So far, so good.
Land investment, sometimes comes with fears of fraud or dispute. Both in it is high.
Very true. Very true.
How does Affable Homes guarantee that every land banking investment with you is safe and secure?
All right. It is safe and secured, starting with the fact that the GMD of Affable Homes, by the grace of God, in the person of ESV Chidinma Waka, she is an estate
surveyor and
valuer, and she is certified. Then not only that, she knows all the nitty-gritty. So having said that, we do what we call due diligence. We don't just go procuring properties. We do due diligence. We go to the Ministry of Land to find out, is this property
Of
under,
every state,
yes, of every
where
state,
we tend to purchase property.
is this property under any dragon or grabbers looking at it? Is it a freehold? The government of the state, are they interested in that land? All this we do before we procure property. Like I said, we've been here for the past 11 years, and by the grace of God, no one has taken us to the court. Nobody has taken us to the court. So this is because we do due diligence, and we have our clients at heart to avoid story that touches the heart. We belong to several bodies that guide real estate company in Nigeria.
Yeah, such as Real Estate Development Association of Nigeria, REDAN, NICIF, Nigeria Institute of Estate Surveyors and Valuers. We even licensed with Lagos State Real Estate Regulatory Authority. That is LASFERA. So if you do anyhow,
you go see anyhow from
LASFERA.
Even these bodies actually tend to curtail our activities too.
So they are
We can't belong with them. They are checkmating our activities. Yes.
So if I start land banking with you now, for instance, how soon can I realistically, expect to see my money double or appreciate?
You know the beautiful thing about this land banking, it appreciates faster than we expected. I told you from the outset that we know that the people actually are part of the thing that brings about appreciation in property.
Okay.
So imagine if you come into land banking now, let's say now, give or take in Affable Homes, in 5 to 1 year, you'll be making between 30, 40 to 100% appreciation rate. Meaning almost times 2 of the amount you've actually invested. And even some of our prime estates have even appreciated over 300% in about 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
So that is to tell you, we are professionals with what we do. We know where has potentials for appreciation.
Exactly.
So we go into these places, we study this. This is where we are. This is our.
Just buy land. We don't just procure property.
We don't just procure. We study these things, and then we now push people into those locations because we know that this place has high appreciation rates, powerful ones.
Now, for beginners, let's talk about beginners, because I know a lot of persons are listening to us that don't even understand some of these things.
Okay.
They're looking to begin.
Okay,
how do I even go into it? What does it take? And that. So I want to ask you, for beginners who know nothing at all about real estate, how does your company, help them to begin this journey to even grow and get to a certain extent?
Okay, I said it before that we will always hold your shoulder. All you need to do is identify the fact that yes, you want to start this journey with us. Then
Very
come
important.
To us. You can reach out to us on our phone number, or if your location is not in Lagos. But if your location is in Lagos, just come to Suite 108 Amuwodofe, 106, 107, 108 Amuwodofe. When you come there, Emirates Mall, come to Affable Homes office. We have capable customer care and admin that will give you what we call the client form or realtor's form, depending on what you want to do. If you want to be a realtor with us, you go through our ASO. We have an academy. We will take you through that academy, and this will last for just
1 month.
1 month.
Oh, okay.
Every Thursday. Then when you attend the class, you will definitely get certified after 1 month. Then if you want to be an investor, wow, our customer care and admin will also school you on how to go about it, asking you which property and which plan
and
you
your
want.
purpose.
We have plans.
What is the purpose for you?
We
behind
have
the property?
what we call the Kids Education Investment Plan. We have the retirement plan. We have the apprenticeship plan. So the apprenticeship plan for those that have Omo Boy, that's the boys that serves them. Then we have the one that if you want, yes, one plan for that. You go to Imo State to pick OKK to serve you. What you have to do is pick a plot of land and register it. That 7 years time, I'm going to sell this property, just to make sure that OKK gets settled without anybody having burning their fingers or anything. Or your children that are going to the university, maybe she's just in primary 2. You pick a plot from us. Tell us how many years you want that property. You want to land bank that property. We'll leave it there for you. When you need it, we'll sell it. And when you want to retire, you Chide, we also have property for you that you will sell in your retirement age.
In
You don't
fact,
want to retire.
he needs to start now.
Yeah.
You really need to start now.
You need to get that property.
You need to get that property.
For my case, yo.
Okay.
Okay, but finally now,
Yeah.
what plans do you have on ground? You know, land banking plans and promos and all of that. Lands you have on ground that you feel people should tap into, right? Like right now.
Okay, you remember when the King of Bush was actually talking? He said that we celebrated our 11 years anniversary in last month. So basically, as a result of that 11th anniversary, we are actually running a 5% discount on all our properties. 5%
Nationwide.
nationwide
On outright
all
purchase.
the locations on outright purchase. We are running a 5% discount. 5%. I mean,
that's huge.
that's huge.
That's
Yes.
really huge.
And there are some other prime locations like in Asaba, in Enugu, in Ogun State that we actually running. You buy 5, you get
Get
one
one
free
free.
lot.
Powerful.
Jude, I think you need this.
Buy 5, get 1 free.
Yes.
We are
I
not
think you
talking
need this.
You know,
Buy 5
you know,
lots to get one
you know when you go market, say, Madam, give me 1 derica of rice. You see that fees where she dey put on top, and now
That's
one
what we
plot
are
na be the
doing.
fees.
Wow.
Yes, to become 1 acre.
Wow. Buy 5,
plots.
get 1
Get
free.
one free.
That kind of thing.
I think this is the one that you need more.
Where's my checkbook?
Exactly. Yeah.
I love this.
I know cook, I know me.
No, now so now.
That's the
Yes,
spirit.
yes.
Okay, now to get to you, to connect with you, to get your number, because a whole lot of persons are listening right now. People will won't follow me by. You understand? I don't tip one for ground. So let some persons also join me. At least like as many as possible who wants to also get 5 and
Get one free.
Let's get your number now quickly, please.
Okay, if you want to actually get a property with us, and you can reach out to our customer care on 090.
Before that, you say your
Okay.
properties are where and where again? Can you quickly mention?
We have in
Well, how-
Lagos,
Your locations.
Ogun State,
1,
Asaba, Anambra State, Enugu State,
Imo
Ebonyi
State.
Imo State,
Port
Ebonyi
Harcourt.
State, Port Harcourt.
That's River State.
River
Port Harcourt,
State, yes.
Airport Road.
Okay.
Ogun State.
Okay.
And we have in Akwa Badagry, that property is very attractive and is really selling like
Yeah, close to Seme.
hot akara.
Close to Seme body.
Okay. So your number now, quickly.
Okay, 090
090
696
696
786
786
87.
87. Can we go over it again slowly this time, like my village road?
Oh my God.
All right.
You know if you run past them, forget. I always say it here. You know if you run past them, you go slow down. Where? Okay, let's go.
090 696
696
786
786
It's 7.
87. One more time.
090 696 786 87.
So I'll be like nursery rhyme.
Not so. Happy Homes, I want to say thank you so much for coming around and telling Nigerians what they need to do, the steps they need to take. Don't just sit down and allow that money just lie down.
There.
Without, no, don't do that. Gambia, listen very carefully. Don't do that.
Invest it now with
Of course,
Alpha Homes
yes,
and
of
you
course.
have huge
Of
return on
course,
investment.
Of course. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank you so
Welcome.
much.
Welcome.
VOG.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I look
Appreciate.
forward to seeing you in our office next week.
Oh, really? I will come. I will come.
You are saying this on national.
My name is Jude Ikami Jude.